in this weekend's fight night. It's Whittaker versus the Riddler, UFC on ABC. This is fun. This is kind of like those old Fox cards a little bit. It's going to be on, I want to say it's 3 p.m. Eastern time for us.
Correct.
Correct. Good. And then it's like a 4-fight main card too, I think, too. Any fights you want to call out? There's some good fights on this card, I saw.
Yeah, I mean, Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ricci. That's a fun fight. Bryce Mitchell's making his bantamweight debut versus Said Nurmagomedov.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very tough fight to welcome.
To start off, sure.
Bantamweight.
Nikita Krylov's on here?
Nikita Krylov, Sharputdin Magomedov, the redhead pirate, the one-eyed pirate guy. He's fighting Marc-Andre Barraiault. That's going to be a fun fight. Originally, Aaron Pico was supposed to be on this card against Movsar Evolev. That's not the fight anymore. So,
I wonder if it was a 5-fight main card originally.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see too many 4-fight cards. Even these afternoon ones usually have a 5-fight. So that makes sense. Okay.
So co-main event is going to be Petr Yan versus Marcus McGhee. Interesting matchup.
Marcus McGhee, 10-1, 8 KOs, 1 sub, 1 decision, 4-0 in the UFC, 3 performance bonuses in those first 3 fights in the UFC that he won. And he's coming off his first decision win of his career in the UFC over a very tough Jonathan Martinez. So great potential here, great upside. He can finish you either way. He can go the distance, I would say. But this is a step up in competition because this is the former bantamweight champion, Petr Yan, who's 18-5, 7 KOs, 1 sub, 10 decisions. Former champion, former interim champion, fight of the night 3 times, performance of the night. This guy's a machine, great cardio. Come forward at you, good takedown defense, unless you're elite. I like Marcus McGhee, but I'll go with Yan until I see Yan defeated here. McGhee looks strong, so I'll say he goes the distance, but he's going to get tested.
Yeah, Marcus has looked great. We haven't seen that much of him, but like you mentioned, Jonathan Martinez was a big win for him. That's a very good win. And if he can beat Yan, he's in line for a title shot probably. So Yan obviously been around the block. He had a few tough losses, couple very close decisions that didn't go his way. But recently he's been on that 2-fight win streak. He's trying to work his way back to a title shot as well. So normally I don't pick 35-year-olds with 11 fights to beat a former champ on a win streak, but I'm with you. I'm going with Marcus McGhee today. I think he's going to get a rare decision, though, because Petr Yan's a very tough guy to finish. So I'm going to say decision for Marcus McGhee. All right, main event here. Interesting matchup. Robert Whittaker versus Reinier de Ridder.
RDR. De Ridder is 20-2, 5 KOs, 13 subs, 2 decisions. He came from 1 championship. He was a double 2 weight class champion there, middleweight and light heavyweight. Since coming to the UFC, 3-0, 3 finishes, and he's coming off a performance of the night in the UFC. Whittaker, 26-8, 10 KOs, 5 subs, 11 decisions, former middleweight champion, first Ultimate Fighter Smash welterweight tournament winner. This is a guy, performance of the night 4 times. He's a legend. He's been in the best in the middleweight, and he was either on top or near the top for the last several years. He's probably coming off the worst loss of his career, I would say, though, with Chimaev, where he was submitted early on in the first round. He got caught. Chimaev is a beast, and I think Whittaker is going to be out here to prove something. It's an interesting matchup because the Ridder has looked strong with his grappling. This last time he looked pretty good on the feet too, but I think that was because he exposed Bo Nickel. I like Bo, but I think the experience level paid off there last time for RDR. So I don't know. It's an interesting fight. To me, I don't want to take away from RDR, but I'm really looking. To me, it's like what kind of Whittaker is going to show up here. And I think it's going to be a Whittaker on a mission to prove himself. I'm going to say Robert Whittaker gets it done, but by decision.
Yeah, RDR looked shaky in his UFC debut, but he is still 3 for 3 with 3 finishes. So Bobby Knuckles is a substantial step up from his previous opponents, though. So
absolutely.
I just think that Whittaker's fight IQ will keep him safe in the grappling. Obviously wary, being as he was just submitted. And then his in and out, like karate style, will be very effective on the feet. RDR is really long, like he has really long arms, but he's very stiff on the feet. So I think he's going to get hit a lot. So I'm going to pick Whittaker by decision, but I could see Whittaker getting a TKO as well. But I'll pick Whittaker by decision.
So should be a fun fight night. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Please like and subscribe.